part we have is love triangle. Third party, multiple lovers, choices. Before we get into that, um, retrograde is definitely retrograding. We are definitely in the full moon right now. Still, we are in Pluto retrograde, which ends on October 13th. And we're in the full moon, so something is happening around the full moon. And the full moon can be very, that's when all the crazies come out. When the full moon is prepared. Something significant about palm trees. hmm On island. Hmm. Okay. So, moving on. So, this is someone that wants to put you in the, love triangle. This is someone that's in their head, always overthinking, stress, overanalyzing something in their head, which is a groupie. And this is someone that sees you as, a groupie. Either way, this is a groupie. Whoever this is, they're in their head, you know, overanalyzing some shit, overthinking some shit, you know. And these are like multiple, energies, strategizing, planning. Yeah, trying to get evidence, photo proof. But this is a group that's getting evidence. Yeah, fishing for comments. But yep, they claim that they're into you. Or you have good vibes. Why? But yet they are a spiritual, hater. Or they're just a hater in general. This is someone this is someone that hates you being on your journey, regardless of how much of a groupie they are, or they think that they can put you in their love triangle. Not gonna happen. This is someone that literally hates your magic, power, and light. That's something that you're good at. Yes, that's spiritual hater. But before we get into that, let's see what they try. Let's see what the real issue is. Let's see why they wanna, put you in the love triangle. Yeah, this is someone that wants to give you a bad reputation or a bad name. So they're over analyzing something to give you a bad reputation or tarnish your name. And this is them. They have a bad reputation for being a groupie or following the crowds. Moving on. Let's see what they're in their head about. Yeah, moving on. Exactly. Moving on. Yeah, they're gonna continue to be over analyzing, over stress, overthinking. Something from talking about three individuals or six individuals. Something about bikes. 3 bikes. But it says moving on. Something about going, forward, progressing forward. Yeah, this is someone that's fishing for comments, exactly. They're Scorpio. Someone could be taking notes, studying something, writing something down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to see what their real intentions are. Why they're fishing for comments? Like, why they're literally trying to get evidence or proof on something? Maybe you already have the proof on something, what they're doing, what they try to do. This individual slick. We see you. Moving forward, let's see what that love sign was about. Yeah, check in. This is someone that's gonna check in to see if everything's going well, or they're gonna pretend. Why is that? Why they're always in the head? Yeah, friendly. And this is someone that wants to get close, so they can be funny or fake funny. But it says I'm a person with nothing but kindness. Yeah, we're gonna see what that is. You just never know. I wanna say funny my ass, because some of these individuals friends well. Yeah, chaos. This is exactly who they are. Chaotic. Full of chaos. It's just not my fault. I'm in magnet for trouble. Chaos following me everywhere I go. Exactly. And that's why they're in that group line. Mm-hmm. I need to be someone minions. Yeah, it says I heard something you're going to be interested in. Yeah, and this is someone that wants to tarnish your name or give you a bad reputation because their shit is tarnished. Yeah, this is someone that needs to focus on their health. They need to be more funny towards their health rather than trying to get evidence from someone, give someone a bad reputation, tarnish their name. This is someone that needs to focus on their own health and wellness or their well-being in general. Moving on, they choose not to. But they need to focus on their health. Yeah, rather than trying to plan for something or watch someone else. Yeah, thank you, next. So, yeah, like I said, this individual needs to focus on their health rather than being chaotic towards you. It says, can we please make plans to get together soon? The only thing they need to be checking in and getting together for is their health. Yeah, uninterested. Exactly, uninterested. This individual needs to focus on their health. I prefer to keep my focus on my own life now. Exactly, uninterested. Whatever plans, whatever motives, whatever, no. Moving on. Yeah, they're gonna plan this travel towards you. They're gonna travel towards you, or someone could be traveling. Yeah, just laugh. Yeah. Nobody makes me laugh like having some fun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they're dishonest about something, or they're dishonest about. I would say they could be dishonest about their health, or dishonest about their plans that they're making, or they could be like dishonest about how chaotic they really are. But it's such fun. This could be a friend. This could be someone that you once called a friend. But this is uninterested. Maybe you are uninterested being friends with them or being friendly with them. You know? A forced friendship, a forced relationship is not worth it. If it's forced, is it's not real. It's an illusion. Moving on, let's see. Let's see what that is. Yeah, like I said, this is someone that is secretly keeping tabs on you, getting evidence on you, taking photos of you. They could be um planning something with someone, with a groupie, with another groupie, studying, taking notes, or they could be texting their groupie or their minions or their puppet. Or they're using a puppet to check in on you, to watch your every move. Like I said, anyone that have to use another person as bait to keep tabs on someone else, clearly they have something going on with their life. Clear as day. And this is why they secretly keep tabs on your every move. Because they want to pretend like they're checking in on you, pretend like they're friendly towards you. Nah, this is someone that wants to give you a bad reputation. What they need to focus on is their health. They need to go check in on their health. clocked in on that. Yeah, and this is what they do when they recruit haters, just like them. Low vibrational energies, just like them. Funny my ass. Not when they are recruiting haters. I don't think so. And that's why they're hiding behind that mask. Yeah, this is someone that sees you as a rival. Oh my god. And this could be like a business rival. Like I said, anyone that sees you as a rival clearly doesn't understand discipline. This is someone that sees themselves as a rival because they can't, you know, progress forward. They don't know how to move forward. So clearly, this is someone that don't know how business works. If you don't know how to continue to move forward, so this is someone that clearly hates, you know, their grind and hustle. This is someone that can't stand it, and they're doing everything in their power to recruit these haters so that they can watch your every move, study your every move, take notes because they're fucking chaotic. They're a groupie. And they want to tarnish your name, of course. But the issue is why they're so focused on you when they're not even focused on their own health that is declining. They are recruiting haters when they all they have to do is focus on their health. And that's and shit. That's how you know these individuals have no life. If they have to do this, if they have to watch your every move, use others to watch your every move, take notes, chat, whatever. Clearly, they have nothing going on. Clear the doorknob. Seek someone to perform, learn to do a hex or breaking ritual. Yeah, this is someone that tried to put a hex on you. They're hiding behind a mask. Or this is about cutting the cords or breaking free from someone or energetically. Yeah, because they're hiding behind a mask and they're watching heavily. Or maybe, like I said, maybe they could be doing like intimidation tactics. That shit don't work. That shit only works on people who are low vibrational, just like them. Yeah, because their shit is blocked, or their health is blocked, or they're blocking their own health. Yeah, their shit is blocked, or they feel closed off emotionally, mentally, or maybe they're not, matured enough spiritually, or to, see or know how this goes. Later down on, this is someone that have, issue with affection, balancing their own self. And this is someone that tries to glamorize something, put beauty spell, glamour spells. And this is someone that has issues, with healing, nurturing themselves, you know? And that's why this shit is blocked. And this is someone that's blocking their own health. And this is why, they are recruiting haters. And this is why they must recruit the haters. They try to block something from you or for you, but literally that their shit is blocked. If they think that keeping tabs on you, recruiting haters, because they can't stand your, grind and hustle, then why are you watching them? If you can't stand someone's grind or hustle, why are you watching them? Why are you secretly keeping tabs on them? To scare them, to intimidate them? That shit only works on people who are unhealed. And you can tell the difference when someone is healed versus unhealed. You don't know how to move on. Like I said, they don't know how to move on. A scorn lover. This could be like an ex. Someone that don't know how to let go. See, they don't want me to speak because they know. They don't like to be exposed. These exes, ex lovers, these scorn lovers, they don't like to be exposed for who they are. behind the scenes. As an old fling, you know, they still feel deep pain, rejection, and betrayal. The only person that they betrayed is themselves. So they might as well just move the fuck around. It's like the more they recruit these haters to watch your every move, the more you can see what they're doing. So they're not slick. You know exactly what this past lover, ex-fling is doing. They're not slick. And this is why they're trying to get evidence or proof. At least they think they are. Mm-hmm. You see their intention. You see what they try to block. It's not gonna go in their favor. Yeah, this is them fishing for comment, waiting for something, waiting for someone to give them information or take back information. Because this is what they do when they have no life. No driven goals. That's what they do, you know? That's crazy how it went from they secretly keep tabs on their every move and it says scoring love. And this is someone that you probably, not probably, this is someone that you left behind, Blocked, no contact, And they're still watching you. Like, you'd be surprised. Exes from 6, 7, 10 years ago still watching you, still watching every move. Mad because they can't come back in, you know? Mad because they can't hit it again, you know? Stuff like that. And that's how you know. Like, you're still watching me out there, left your ass 6, 7, 8 years ago. Yeah, that tells you everything about them. If anything, that's what you call sick in the head. Like, let it go. Move the fuck around. And that's crazy. This same scorn love that fears deep pain and rejection, they don't even know how much of a hater they are. If they have to keep tabs on every move, recruit haters. And that's another thing. Lately, like, I've been seeing a lot of like trigger warning, domestic violence video a lot lately. And like the more I see, the more you know the more I am aware of who this scorn lover is. It's like, why go backward to something or why go back to someone that's keeping tabs on every move, that's controlling, or think that they are in control of your destiny. They're just mad because that shit is blocked. Their contact is blocked. They either blocked, emotionally, physically. They just can't come around, but they have to use others or recruit others to spy on you. Ain't that something? That's how you know they're bitter. They still haven't moved on. Clearly. Before I move on, let's see what this is about. Self-realization. Yeah, someone's having a self-realization about something, about someone, or they're realizing who this is and why they're doing it. Number 46. So you'd be surprised, yeah. And that's why they're going through this tower moment. That distraction, that shocking moment. Yeah, but they want freedom. Liberation. Yeah, their parents alone is not who you think they are. 54. This is exactly who they are. Scorned. Like I say, if they still feel deep rejection or betrayal, it's because They did it to themselves. So, and that's what they did. Maybe they wasn't expecting you to leave them behind, or maybe they were. Maybe they never thought you were gonna ever leave them behind. Joke is on them. And now they're gonna have to sit in their own block, hot chocolate. But thinking that they blocked yours, no. Spirit, how did that happen? So they can wash, they can, use other to spy, they can recruit whoever the fuck they want. There's no coming back. Anyone that returns back to their ex is fucking delusional. Leo, karmic baby mama. This could be like a karmic baby mama that is watching you. Or you can know who this person is, or this is someone that you grew up with. Someone that sees you as a rival. Someone that can't stand your grind and hustle. This is someone that you grew up with. This could be anybody. It don't have to be a lover. This could be like an ex-friend. Or this could be like a karmic lover. Karmic couple that are doing past life shit. The fact that you came out together tells you everything you need to know who this person is. Sun, moon, or rising. I'm not gonna be a Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Or you could be dealing with one. Something is hung over this person's head. All the angels are watching over you. Yeah, something about a grandfather or a passing loved one. Yeah, put yourself first. Do not trust this person. Okay, do not trust the individual. Yeah, they're an informant for someone. They could be informing someone. They could be trying to get information. Yeah, so they're an informant. So do not trust this individual. Yeah, because the police is watching them, or they're being watched by the police. They could be working with the police. Sending, I would say, like I said, this could be like a hidden informant. Okay. They're not just say fire signs setting you up, they're setting themselves up to go to prison. So informing something, getting information, they're setting themselves up to go back to prison or to go to prison. Whether this is a feminine or masculine. Whoever this informant is, this fire sign is, yeah, they're not slick. I think they're slick. That's crazy how that's the first card that came out. Like I said, you could be a fire sign dealing with another fire sign, but this is exactly a fire sign. Like I said, not all fire signs are like this, but this specific one, do not trust this individual. Did I just say do not trust the individual because they're karmic? Yeah, something about a hotel or a janitor. Something about an inside job. I don't know what I heard. I also heard correctional officer, parole officer. Okay, moving on. So we have construction worker, a fake psychic. Yeah, think about a threesome. So that, okay, back to the love triangle. So this person could have done a threesome. And this could be 3 individuals. Or this is someone that's trying to set you up in a threesome. Or this is someone that, already done it or tried it. This is someone that's hiding secrets from you, or that think they're keeping secrets hidden from you. It's going to be exposed, yeah. Them plotting on you, it's going to be exposed. Yeah. We have Taurus. So, if you are, Taurus, Starts off with his fire sign. Then when the lover is plotting on you, or this could be like a groupie, someone that you know. Or this could be a family member. Yeah, something about an organization. Yeah, someone could be doing something alone, working alone. Libra. Yeah, this person is very trifling. A woman beater. Okay. Yeah. He or she is planning your energy. Yeah, and they're gonna end up right where they belong. Something about a group chat or group messages. Or reporting something. Or someone. Moving on. Yeah. This is someone that is hating on your spiritual psychic gifts. You know? Or they're just hating on because because they're a fucking energy vampire. That's what it is. Did I just say a couple? This could be a couple. This could be someone that you know. And this could be like a common couple. This is a couple that's doing this, that's playing your energy. Or abusive couple that tolerate abuse. Something about a desert or camels. Something about the climate change, the weather change. You know, when the weather change, that's when the creatures come out. When it's extremely hot. Something that is steaming hot. You know, the sun gonna expose all of that. Like I said, they could have a meeting. Or they're planning this meeting. Oh my god. Whoever this couple is planning that meeting. I did mention, you know, I would say 3 to 6 individuals to be involved. You have a celebrity. Like I said, you could be a public figure. You know, someone that's known. Or you could be in the public eye. Or this could be someone that you know. Like I said, you could have dealt with the couple. You know, it's all about energy transfer. That's all it is. They just want your energy. Or this could be like a couple that is collecting a bag of souls. Or just that's what they're aiming for. Your soul. Yeah, and that's what they try to keep hidden. They're keeping that shit hidden. They're hiding it. Yeah, and they try to bury that shit underneath or bury you. Or bury your, character. Not even your character, your reputation. And this is someone that tries to end you. This could be like a couple that's having a meeting right now. Or planning something to end you or end your name. You know, just attacks it. Something about a married couple. Or a married lover. Or this could be your spouse. Something about the home. They're doing something inside of a home. Or surrounding your home. Or outside of your home. I don't know how kinky couple. And it says crime and passion. They're surrounded by a lot of, something about a party, a hidden party, a secret party. Okay. And that's why they're going through that tower moment. If someone could have, went through this at a party. Whoever this is, they just need to get a life. and go find themselves. Literally. They don't know a lot. I don't know what to tell you. You know they better. We have sacred space. Create a sacred space to allow your intuition to flow freely. Regardless of this individual, nothing gets you out of character. It says empower decisions, intuition to empower your decisions. Trust your inner compass. Something about the moon, the full moon. Something's gonna happen around the full moon. Like I said, sometimes the full moon could be dangerous. Sometimes depends on how you act on things or how you react on certain you know, events. So we have divine alignment. It says align with higher frequencies to enhance your intuitive senses. So you already know what this is or who this is. Someone is deep, reflecting on something. So they're going by them a lot. But they have found the answers with them already. Yeah, it says higher self connection. Or this is someone that is connecting with their higher self. And this is someone that is guiding someone to walk their path or to follow their own light or become their own light. I'm not with this bullshit they got going on over here. I do not give no concern. So that's not gonna work on me. So let's move on. Something significant about a hidden organization or a secret organization. Along with the couple. Or something significant about a hotel or a motel. Something could have happened at a motel or hotel we have made. Until someone that tried to clean up evidence. I mean, that's what maids do. They clean up. So it's something about cleaning up evidence or hide, evidence. Just the analogy of it. Or this is someone that is informing someone. Or this could be like a hidden informant that hides out at a hotel or motel. They could be working with a secret organization. Whoever this person is that tries to set you up or plan a setup, it's not gonna go in their favor. Or whatever meeting that they're having is not gonna go in their favor. Someone could be a musician, an artist, a singer, a performer, man or woman. Okay, this looks like this looks like a masculine. So someone is at the center of something or of everything. And they could be like the main character of this, couple's life. I mean, you don't have to be, but not when they're, planning meetings and secret meetings and shit, secret parties, and you'd be surprised what couples do. So like I said, some people like it, some don't. Hey, you can't stop people from what they like. If they like it, they like it. And see, they're gonna stay together. If that's who they are, but they like. But not every, individual is like that. But whoever this one individual is, this is not rock type, you know? I remember somebody told me that I was I'm fucked up in the head because I know the truth about them. No, they're mad at me because I know the truth about you. That's not fucked up in the head. That's me being more aware of their motives. So if I catch the red flags early on, that means I know exactly who you are. So, something about the full moon. Something's gonna happen around the full moon. Yeah. Some people think that the full moon is dangerous. No, it just exposes, people who they really are, you don't literally have to expose them. The full moon exposes them for you. So, regardless of this, individual, they're gonna, set themselves up, thinking that they're gonna set you up or plan this meeting against you. You just have to keep your eyes open and aware about what they're doing, what they try to do. So, don't fall into their illusions. Yeah, because this is some past life shit. 14. There's always some past life shit. Yeah, difficulties. Jealousy from others may serve as obstacle to the success of this connection. Yeah, there's always going to be someone that's trying to block something because that shit is blocked. Or this could be like a couple, a common couple that tries to block new love for you. Nah, they need to go focus on their own shit. Yeah, soulmate. This could be like a soulmate connection. And this could be like a karmic soulmate. But it says soulmate. It says this person is your soulmate. Moving on. It says have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. So, love the angels, the spirits, or this could be like a passed on grandfather that is, his grandfather came out. And it's like the angels. So this could be, someone's, grandfather or great grandfather that is guiding them. You have to literally pay attention to your angels. Because sometimes your angels show you exactly, what you need to look out for or who you need to be prepared for. So, the more you have faith within, you know, the more, your dreams come true. All you have to do is believe in yourself, believe in your own craft, and keep going, regardless of this, individual that tries to block or jealousy from others. That shit is not gonna work. Continue to progress forward. And they don't like when that tower hits. Because when that tower hits, that's it. That's when our lights start to strike. Right in their face. Number 16. Something about Paris. Or Egypt. Or the pyramids. But moving on. So regardless of this, individual, the only thing they need to focus on is their health. Rather than keeping tabs and shit, that they need to go do. Put their health and their well-being first. Moving on. So continue to have that faith, keep the faith, and this is how you bypass, remove obstacles. They're gonna be set. I'm gonna say they're gonna be set in their own trap. These individuals set themselves up. So keep your eyes open and aware. You know. But at the bottom, yeah, patient and have patience. Patience is key. Some people they like to rush and shit. Nah. gonna be a little blurry because yeah, other things going on. So regardless of who this is that tried to block a new connection, is the reason why that shit is blocked. So the more you keep the faith, the more you focus on yourself, your health, that's when the real genuine love comes in. Not this abusive bullshit right here. This illusion, this love triangle. So regardless of them, continue to focus on you. They don't understand, yeah. And that's how you manifest or create. It says power manifestors turn desire and thoughts to reality by initiating action and creation. Something about taking action on something or being active, or say proactive. Something about receiving something in your hand, or you're gonna receive a blessing in your hand. You just have to have faith, take action. Or someone has the power to act on something or on someone. Moving on. Something about the power of humanity. So, regardless of the distraction, because that's what it is, distraction. People have to put distractions in your face just so that you won't meet the one that you are destined to be with. That's all it is. Distraction, distraction. So, the more you bypass, this individual distraction, the better you'll be able to, not even the better, you'll be able to be destined with the person that you are meant to be with. Not the one that wants to block, your heart chakras. Not the one that wants to set you up, set traps for you. Not the one that wants to abuse you or abuse your heart. That's not love. That is lust. That is like, that's all it is. Infatuation, lust. I know I heard suicide love. That's what it is. Suicide love. So, you know, that's all it is. The best way to, remove obstacles is to keep going. Not allowing this individual to block it. Or this couple, or whoever these individuals are that are recruiting haters and doing dumb shit like this, it serves you everything that you need to know and why they have no life. So just keep your eyes open and aware on who this individual